My name is Shawn Miller. I am currently an assistant manager for Pizza Hut. I am also a ordained minister, although I haven't done a lot with that lately. I moved to Missoula approximately 2 years ago, actually almost exactly 2 years ago now, mainly because I am a cross-dresser and I was looking for somewhere to live that would be liberal and open-minded enough for me to actually go out in public without getting beat down. It's just always been there. It's always been in me. I don't consider myself transsexual. You know, I have gone through that period where I was trying to figure out, exactly what I am. My son is 10, and his name is Paul. It's I always say it's the only good thing that ever came out of my marriage. So I never regret having been married the first time because I got my wonderful boy out of the deal. We've never hidden it from my son what I do. I don't really do it in front of him. If he is here, I won't at all the whole time he's here. So as he gets older, that might change a little, or we might have to just sit down and talk about it a little more. But for now, when he's around, I don't do it. But he does know. I don't hide things in the house when he's here. I mean, if you walk in my bedroom, you're going to see a shelf with a bunch of wigs on it. I mean, that's just who Dad is, and I want him to grow up, understand. Go back.
Where?
Right there. Brenda and I went to high school together just for our senior years. She was a transfer in her senior year, and we both were very much kind of little outcast kids off to the side there, and somewhere throughout the year we just finally connected with each other and hung out quite a bit. And when I left for the Air Force, we still kept in contact a little, and when I got out of the military, got home and she was there, and we started hanging out and kind of dated really briefly for about 6 weeks, and just being the man that I am was a bit of a jerk, and that all fell apart and our friendship went bye-bye. I'm Christian, but I don't really go to any churches, and she is pagan, and we just make quite the interesting little combination, the cross-dressing minister and the witch.
My name's Brenda Brown. I've lived in Missoula nearly 10 years. Shawn is my best friend, and when you can get to marry your best friend, that's a pretty neat thing. He's funny, and he's sensitive, and he's smart, and he's really one of the most caring men I've ever met. Well, after Shawn and I first ran into each other again here in Missoula, we went out to dinner that night, and he told me right away that he cross-dressed. I was a little taken back because I'd never met anybody, so I tried to pretend like I was worldly and, oh yeah, that's not a big deal, but inside I was a little freaked out. It was just something completely off my horizon. But now I'm just like, big deal. The man wants to be pretty. Who cares? Sometimes I think when people see us, some people don't notice, and some people do notice, and I honestly hate it when people notice because I don't like to have attention drawn to me. We're lucky to live in Missoula, and it's a good place as far as Montana goes, but it just takes one idiot to ruin everything. And if he goes out dressed to a place where I'm not comfortable with, it really makes me nervous. When he's Colette, he's a totally different person. Sometimes I don't like that person. Colette is more opinionated. Colette is more difficult sometimes. And Colette really likes to have her own way. Shawn is pretty much whatever. On the other hand, I notice Colette walks taller. Colette walks differently. She struts.
Well, my name is Colette. This is the other side of Shawn. This part of me gets to come out at least once a week. Sometimes a little more, but I try to take it somewhat easy on Brenda by not venturing out too much. Yeah, I think it's inevitable that someday there's going to be violence against me, but it's not in my nature to hide. Trying to keep an eye on you. supposed to love everybody, and we can't alienate people just because we don't agree with their lifestyle. That's not what the message is, and at least in my opinion.